Yes, funding for the federal government is expected to run out on Friday. If there's no funding, the government shuts down. And no, Congress is not going to pass a full funding bill to keep the government open. Instead, Congress is planning to pass what's called a continuing resolution, or a CR. A CR is a bill that, if passed, says, yeah, we clearly can't get it together and get the big plan funded, so instead we're going to pass this temporary plan called a continuing resolution that keeps things status quo for a certain period of time. That period of time will give Congress more time to try and negotiate the big full federal spending bill. So in this case, the current CR proposal is 237 pages long and, if passed, would keep the government funded through December 16th. So what's in it? Well, besides all the normal spending, it also adds money for several government agencies to resettle Afghan refugees. It adds $20 million in emergency funds for water infrastructure improvements in Jackson, Mississippi, after residents were left without running water for weeks. It adds more than $110 million for security improvements at federal courthouses across the country. It adds $2 billion to address recovery efforts in communities dealing with major disasters from 2021 and 2022. And it adds $1 billion to help support families struggling with the cost of heating their homes this year. Plus, there's about $12 billion of additional funding for aid to Ukraine. This CR does not add money for COVID-19, nor does it add money for monkeypox. Now, after a last-minute deal tonight, the Senate just voted yes to move forward in the process with this CR. A few more votes are needed to clear this out of the Senate, and then the House must also pass it, and then the president has to sign it before the end of the day on Friday. The House returns tomorrow. This is not over yet.